After years of debate and public input, the D.C. State Board of Education is expected to vote today on whether to overhaul high school graduation requirements. One of the biggest proposed changes is making financial literacy a graduation requirement. Joining us is Laura Levine, President and CEO of the Jumpstart Coalition for Personal Financial Literacy. So good to have you with us this morning.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, why is it so important for students to learn financial literacy before they graduate high school?
Oh, absolutely, because it's easier, to learn the right way to do things than to undo mistakes that they might make later. And so we want to see kids educated before they go out into the world as adult consumers, so that they can start off their adult lives making the smart decisions.
Essentially, what does the research show about students who receive financial education, especially early in life?
Yeah, so the research shows that financial education does have an impact on downstream financial behaviors. Things like budgeting decisions and credit decisions for those who go to college, smarter college financing decisions. So we are already seeing research that shows the positive impact of financial education.
What are some of the money skills, you think that maybe every student should know before they leave high school?
Well, the thing about having financial education in school is that it's standards based, and standards set a framework for well-rounded financial education to make sure that the students are getting budgeting, credit, investing, uh, money protection. So, insurance and making smart decisions and smart spending decisions online. And so what the standards do, which DC already has a really good set of standards, they frame all those things that a student should know and be able to do before they get out of high school.
Okay, some people might be curious, with everything schools are already expected to teach, why add maybe another requirement? And why does financial literacy, do you think, deserve a place in the curriculum?
Oh, absolutely. So, the one thing that we know in our society is we all make many decisions every day. Sometimes they're small ones, but we all make decisions all the time, what to spend, what not to buy, and then long-term decisions about things like retirement and saving for larger purchases. Since it's something that affects all of us and it affects the way that we live, it is really an important, essential skill for students and really for everyone to learn. And the sooner you learn it, the better you're able to adapt your behaviors to make sure that you make smart decisions throughout your life.
Yeah, I remember I had no idea what a budget was when I got to college,
Yeah.
so that was a fun learning curve. We are seeing AI change how students learn and how people, make financial decisions. What role do you think AI should play in financial education, and what should students be cautious about?
Yeah. So AI is that's the question, Simone. It's we probably don't know as much about how AI will affect financial education or any education at this point. We certainly know it has already affected how finances are managed. So if what we're teaching in school is, how to make financial decisions, weaving in what the consumer might be getting through AI, what decisions might be made automatically, or what that's going to do to teaching. It also is, there's a lot we don't know, but some of the positive effects is that it does bring some thinking in, and it's very engaging. And so that one is left to be seen, I think, but is something that I think all consumers need to be aware of and need to be wary of, so that if AI gives you information, it may or may not be completely accurate, and it may or may not be completely pertinent to your own life.
All right, Laura Levine, President and CEO of the Jumpstart Coalition for Personal Financial Literacy. Thank you so much for the conversation this morning.
Thank you for having us, and we're very excited about this.
All right, Joe, over to you.